What's up you guys, Sunny here with GeekTools.net and welcome to this quick little video here. I just wanted to show you guys a project I've been working on for the past couple days, which I think is pretty cool and others might find it useful as well. So as you can see here, I have a pretty messed up looking keyboard. I mean, half the keyboard is missing. It has these circuitry hanging out and this weird battery pack looking thing hanging out. So what is this? What is this supposed to do? And how can others use it? So let me explain why I made this in the first place. A couple of days ago, I went to my local Best Buy and purchased a wireless Bluetooth solar keyboard from Logitech. It works great. It's an awesome keyboard. But the problem is, it works over Bluetooth, which as a PC user, we have to gain access to the BIOS, especially a person like me that dual boots, that needs to select operating system in the post screen and likes to tweak around in the BIOS and overclock a lot. So something like a Bluetooth keyboard will not work in the BIOS and needs to be in an operating system, have the necessary drivers to work. So the next best thing is to either connect a physical USB keyboard into the computer, which I think is ridiculous because then you have two keyboards connected to one computer and it kind of defeats the purpose of a wireless keyboard. Or you can go out and buy this special number pad which costs like $80, which is absolutely ridiculous. So what I've done is take my old wireless Pavilion keyboard and I've calculated and went online, looked at the circuitry. I cut off the part that I didn't need, which I made sure that the actual components still work. And the interesting about this keyboard is the antenna, the processing chip, the memory is all built into this one circuit board up here. And I did some very simple soldering here to connect the battery pack, rearrange the pretty much hot glue the whole thing, the whole board onto the keyboard itself here, and it works. All the necessary keys that I need personally to gain access to my BIOS is fully functional. So what I needed was these arrow keys down here, the enter key, and the delete key, which I needed to gain access to the BIOS. And they all work perfectly. So this is a very smart idea. It saved me a lot of money. I mean, it was free. The keyboard was going to garbage can anyway, so it was a very cool idea. And the best part of this is it's so clean. I know it doesn't look clean, it looks really messy, but I'll show you in a second what I do to pretty much make this thing invisible, undetectable when you walk into my room. But yeah, it's a very clean interface. It uses the batteries here at the back, so it's wireless. It doesn't need any wires to make my room really messy looking. And I mean, it does look like crap. It looks like something that you will find in a junkyard, but it works, and it works really well. So in my next little clip here, I'll show you how I mount it and how it works with my BIOS and operating system. So I'll be right back. In this part of the video, I just want to show you guys how I hide this keyboard so it is completely invisible when you walk into my room. I'm sort of like this neat freak that don't like to see cables or clutter, so hiding something like this is really important to me, especially if it looks this ugly. So because of its extremely thin profile, it's quite easy to hide it. Check this out, especially on a desk like this. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about where I'm gonna put it. So I'll give you guys like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, check this out. Bam, it's gone. The only part that you can see is that little battery bit right there, but I can put a some spray paint it or do something about it to make it blend in more. But that's pretty much all you can see. So it's really cool, and all the keys are still fully accessible too. I can still push all my arrow keys and also my enter key, which is the keys that is required for me to use my system. So that said, I think it's really cool. A lot of people are going to be like, why are you touching the bottom of your desk? And then you're going to be like, I'm switching operating systems. And they're like, oh, what are you? Is this kid insane? And then all of a sudden, you pull out another keyboard from underneath your desk. I mean, how cool is that? Either it's really cool or I am just really lame. I don't know which one it is. Hopefully it's really cool. Okay, so I mean, let me show you in the next clip how this particular keyboard works and give you guys some action shots. Yeah. Alright guys, and we are back. So I just wanted to show you some real life performance of this weird contraption. So I've got this thing hooked up, I've got my USB dongle, my wireless dongle connected to the computer, and I'm gonna go ahead and boot the machine up. So give me a second. So while that's booting, as you can see, as I said before, it's totally wireless. The antenna is actually right there. That little thing right there is the antenna, so it's kind of cool. It's all built in here. You can place this anywhere in the glass desk as I did before, or I can hold it, or I can mount it to my wall. I mean, it's a work of art. I mean, check out that glue work. Look at that hot glue. Man, that's beautiful. Alright, anyways, here's my multi-boot display. And from here, I can select my different operating systems that I can boot into. In this particular case, as you can see, I can sort of, you can see that little black dot there. You can see it move around. And then from there, I can go ahead and select an operating system and boot into it. So in this case, I'm going to boot into my Mac OS X partition. That's just going to go ahead and boot up. So no drivers are needed. This keyboard is recognized as a normal physically connected USB keyboard, but instead it's wireless and half the keyboard is missing. But it has all the essential circuitry for it to work, including the transmission, the battery pack, and of course the keys. So we've gone ahead and booted into Mac OS X. As you can see, it works really well. I can also go ahead and boot into my multiple Windows partitions as well. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this this cool little gadget I built. I thought it was kind of cool. Just wanted to share with you guys my little invention there. If you guys have any more questions or comments, email me sunny@mastersunny.com, add me on my personal MSN mastersunny@hotmail.com, or check me out on my website geektools.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Peace out.